I will be a film director and a business owner. Growing up, I've lived in a household where creativity was so important and leadership, so I feel like if I could bring all my ideas together and give back to the community in a way to own my own business. And for film directing, I have so many stories in my family that I can make into something and inspire children. I will be known as a girl who kept on going when the door was slammed in her face and when she was told no. And I will be the one who made people laugh and made people smile in their deepest, darkest moments. If I could wish anything for the world, it would be much more opportunities for children in schools for creative programs. I feel creative programs such as singing, acting, and all that, fashion design, I feel like all these clubs and programs are really important for children to express their feelings and ideas on paper. What makes a girl strong is definitely being able to be a risk taker. If you could take a risk and you could be courageous and brave, you will make it far in life. What I like about myself is that I have this thing that I feel like when I'm scared of something, that means I have to do it because I'm holding myself back. So courage is a big thing that I'm very proud of, and having a growth mindset is something I'm also very proud of because it makes me want to be a learner. I try to expand my knowledge in different areas, and I try not to be closed-minded.
I will be a woman that is strong and grounded and empowers others. And I will be known as the girl in her family who continued her dream without having to stop. What makes a girl strong is her ability to break the stereotypes. I feel like if a girl is confident in herself, then she's doing a great job at being a girl. I like my race because it motivates me to be who I am and work harder.
I want to be a humanitarian so I could be someone with influence and I can change people's lives for better. I want to be known to work with UNICEF to end human trafficking and starvation and poverty to the best of my ability. I want to be the kind of woman that people can look up to and as an inspiration, if the little brown girl could do it, then anybody could do it. I'd wish for accessible education for women, especially in my country, Bangladesh, where women aren't able to get education before they're married off at 13. I like that I'm kind and compassionate, but I can be stern and I can be independent and I don't need to prove anything to anyone.
I will be a social worker and I will be someone who organizes teen support groups. I want to be known for being very influential and ultimately being a caregiver, someone who helped, someone who did the best they could. So leaving a mark within that, definitely having someone saying, Shania, she helped me, she changed my life. Professionally and personally, I will be a woman who is happy, who is iconic, who's stylish, obviously, who loves to go out and just make people's day better, however way I can. I feel like what makes a woman strong in general is when she identifies her womanhood. Because I feel like women are capable of anything once you identify who you really are, what you're capable of. So once you identify that womanhood and you take over, you can conquer the world. You can do anything.
I will be a foreign diplomat. I really like learning new languages and learning about new cultures, and I think that the ability to help other people while still doing what you love is really powerful. I will be remembered as someone who's resilient and hardworking, but still compassionate and caring. If I could wish for anything, it would be that to end world suffering, because I think that even though we're not the first generation to feel suffering, I think that the civil outrage and terrible things that have been happening makes me hope it'll be the last.
I will be an actress. Ever since I was little, every time I watched movies with my mom, I would tell her oh my God, I see myself being that same character all the time. And I still do that till this day. And I've taken classes and I feel comfortable, so it's a craft I want to perfect. I want people to remember me as the bubbly fashionista, the girl who went to a fashion school but didn't want to be a fashion designer, but was open-minded about what she could do. I think what makes a girl strong is her guard. Personally, I have a guard up myself to protect myself from others that are out to hurt me, negative vibes, stuff like that. I love everything about myself. Everything.
I want my legacy to be about how I inspire people in my country, especially girls, because I feel like as a girl growing up in my country, it's more of like, oh, we get the opportunity to go to school and everything, but once you get back from school, it's like you're being told that this is how you have to prepare yourself to being a wife to your husband, to being a good wife to your husband, and I feel like we should be told on how to prepare yourself to being a good woman and supporting yourself for the future instead of supporting your husband, and I don't think that's how it should be. I want to show women in the world all the possibilities that we have and the power that we're not taking advantage of. I would wish for the world to be more positive and self-confident, because I feel like most people are so negative-minded and they just don't feel like they belong anywhere because they don't have a lot of self-confidence in them. And I feel like once you have that and you think positively, you can be successful and accomplish anything you want. I think what makes a girl strong is her bravery, because we have to deal with so much shameful things that we're being told, and how much we can't do this and we can't do that. And once you can actually get over those things and see that you can do them, and you'll be successful, and that's very strong.
I will be a corporate lawyer. Growing up, I've always noticed that I'm into law and business combined, and thinking going into my high school years, I was like, maybe I could do both. I can combine it. And like becoming a corporate lawyer is the best thing, because I can still be a feminist, because I will be lawyers for women that are business leaders.
I will be a forensic psychologist when I get older. First off, I feel like there's not enough women in just the science field in general, and just especially pertaining to forensics. Like, I always just see men, so that's one motivation for me, especially Black women. So it wouldn't be more of a job, it'd be like a career for me, like something that I would wake up in the morning and like doing. I don't think that there's a set thing that makes a girl strong. I just think that being able to get up in the morning, just as being a woman, honestly, that already makes you strong, just because there's so much not negativity that comes with being a woman, but there's so much like ignorance and different stigmas that come with being a woman, that I feel like just being able to wake up in the morning and carry yourself, whether it's as a single mother or a businesswoman working in a predominantly male type of environment, that just makes you strong as a woman. I like that I'm outspoken, although sometimes not at the best times, but I like the fact that I am outspoken and that I will speak for other people who don't necessarily find the voice for themselves.
I will be a special victims unit detective because I want to help women out who don't have much of a voice. My legacy will be to be remembered as someone who was very helpful and had a voice and was caring for others.
I will be a writer. I think that words are really powerful, and I want to be able to make people feel something through my stories.
What makes a girl strong is her confidence, because if a girl is confident, it shows that she doesn't need the approval of others to live the life she wants to. I want to be known for being an inspirational person towards others. I want people to one day look at me and say, because of her, I didn't give up. Because of her, I kept following my dreams.
I will be a woman who's persistent and confident in herself. What makes a girl strong is their independence and the role that they take.
I wish for equality, affordable education, and help in other countries with children, poverty, trafficking. I will be a woman who is powerful, limitless, inspiring, iconic, outspoken, confident, Latina.
I would like to start a company that builds schools in third world countries. I would like my legacy to be giving children the opportunity to a free education. If I could wish anything for the world, it would be world peace. Peace from wars and peace from gun violence.
I would be known as being an innovator and influencing the youth. I want to be known as a woman who's strong and independent and doesn't rely on anybody else to get where she needs to get. I wish for the world that rape culture didn't exist, as well as hypersexuality. I feel like what makes a girl strong is how she bounces back from hardships and how she uses those as motivation to succeed. I like the fact that I'm really independent and strong, and I speak for what I believe in, as well as being a fashionista.
I will be known as a limitless woman. I will be a woman that doesn't allow anyone or anything to get in her way. And I would like to open businesses in my community because I want to bring the community back in the Black community and create a sense of home. And as well, I want to introduce different careers to people. I want to show everyone that they don't have to be a basketball player or a nurse. I want to show them that there's other things you can do out there. I would wish for the world to have understanding because I feel with understanding comes less violence. A girl is strong when she takes the obstacles from her past and don't let them stop her. She takes them and she uses them as motivation for the future. I like the fact that I'm stylish as well as a dreamer, and I actually work towards my dreams.
I will be a teacher. I think that education is something that allows everybody to have better opportunity, and if I'm able to spread that into the world and contribute to that, then I think that's something that's really fulfilling, and I look forward to doing that in the future. I will be a woman who is unapologetically myself, who is very honest and bold, and who takes pride in who I am as a woman. If I could wish anything for the world, I think it would be more tolerance and a sense of sympathy and empathy towards one another. What makes a girl strong is when she knows that there's obstacles that she faces as a woman and she chooses to embrace that and to embrace her womanhood rather than let that stop her and say, I'd rather take those voices that are against me and rise above them rather than let them bring me down.
So my dream job would be to have an executive role in an advertising, promotion, or marketing firm. I want to leave behind always being very open to learning new things and open to change, and while also being true to who I am. I really wish that people will focus on more important things. I feel like it's too much people that are focused on unimportant things, like the media and stuff that aren't important. I feel like it's so much other things that people should be focused on. A strong girl to me is someone who lives up to the expectations that are set for females, but also going above and beyond that while being true to who they are. That's very important to me.
I want to be the kind of woman that inspires other people. I want to be able to help them. I want to show them that you could pursue whatever you want in your life and that no one could stop you. I think what makes a girl strong is her willpower to fight. When she walks down the street, she hears comments that are passed down to her, and she goes through it, and she goes home, and she is able to get through her life without having other people affect her. People nowadays don't trust everyone, so I want people to help each other so they could help themselves. What I like most about myself is, aside from how I look, I like how creative I am. I like how hardworking I am when I need to be. And I could show others that just because I'm a girl doesn't mean that I can't do something.
I will be a lawyer in order to help people out. I want to inspire people. If I could wish for anything in the world, it would be to end racism.
I will be a Native American, African American model. I want to be the kind of woman where people know that I'm independent and that I don't hold my mouth for nobody. I like about myself that no matter how hard I get knocked down, I'm going to keep going.
I will be a professional dancer. I want to be strong and independent because I want to teach people that you don't have to depend on others to do what you want to do, and you should just be yourself. If I could wish anything for the world, it would be to take out the image of society of what perfect should be, because everybody should know they're perfect in their own kind of way.
I will be a fashion entrepreneur one day. I will be independent and know what I want for myself and for my life. I would like to help children that get affected by the wars.
I will be a motivational speaker because I want to find my happiness in my work, not through my identity of what I am working as, but as my performance in the job. I wish everyone had the equal opportunity to a good education and was taught to use that good education for civil engagement.
I will be a strong leader that influences not only young females, but young males, for they could see that a woman can be in charge. What makes a girl strong is not only their confidence level within themselves and their work, but also the amount of patience they have, because society does put a label on us that we're not strong people. And so to, I guess, overcome that, we have to be patient and just see where things go in our life. I like my hair because it's very different and it's curly, and I feel like a lot of females don't embrace the unique side of themselves.
If I could wish for anything in the world, it would be the way people would view each other. For example, today people are placed in social, political, and religious categories. Even though we're all different in our own way, we're all still human.
I will be a mother. I definitely will be a mother, and I will be somebody strong and independent and unstoppable. I wish that the world wouldn't underestimate women, because I feel like if men and society in general just accepted women, then we would have a better society. What makes a girl strong is that she is able to, I feel like she's able to be whatever she wants. Like, there's this quote by Whitney Houston. She said that she likes being a woman because men can't wear dresses, but women can wear pants. When somebody meets me for the first time, they expect me to be like one thing. Like when they hear I'm a business major, it's just like she's business, she does computers and stuff like that. But then I'm an athlete. I like to cook. I have so many different hobbies about myself, so I like being well-rounded.
I will be known for my dedication, my work ethic, and for going above and beyond. I will be confident, successful, and inspiring. I will wish for the world to look past their differences and accept one another so we can all succeed together. What makes a girl strong is if she's able to be confident, fierce, if she's able to help other people, and to just pick up someone else when they're feeling down. I like that I'm friendly. I like that I'm able to help other people if they're feeling down, and I like that I'm considerate.
I will be a woman that inspires other people to pursue their dreams. What makes a girl strong is being able to embrace who they are as a person and love themselves.
I will be a strong, hardworking, independent woman. I will be remembered as a person who gave back to our community.
I will be known as the girl that was brought up to be a hard worker and to always achieve more and more until you get what you want. I will be an independent woman that will not depend on others. If I could wish anything for the world, it would be to not have judgment, because it leads to so much bad situations. What makes a girl strong is that they have their own mindset to go through life as what they could be. Like, they can be anything that they want, and they don't have to go through what society says they have to be.
I will be remembered as the person that told every girl that they could do what they want to do without being judged by others. I like about myself that I don't have to depend on what others say or what others tell me to do, and I like that I'm my own person and that no one tells me what to do.
I want to be known as someone who made a difference for a female to love themselves for who they are. I will wish peace for the world because there will be no harm, no hate towards each other. I love that I'm confident and I always strive to do better.
I would wish more opportunities on education, because I feel like not everyone gets a good opportunity in that, and that could show others that they can succeed. When she's strong, she goes after what she wants and she's not afraid of getting pulled back down. She knows how to get back up on her feet.
I will be a stockbroker. I want to be a stockbroker because the economic field has very little women, and I want to break boundaries and break the mold for more women to follow me. What makes a girl strong is their voice and their courage. I want to be remembered for breaking the barriers within the economic field so women can follow in my footsteps.
I will be a business owner. I will be remembered as one of the greatest feminists of my time. I will be the kind of woman that men and women will look up to. The fact that society has a lot of expectations for us, and we are able to succeed them, and we are able to make our own expectations no matter the criticism that we are gonna get. I like that I'm open-minded, that I have a passion for everything that I do, and that I care about others.